Now, this is almost going to be like a cease and desist video, nearly for thing. It had nothing to do with my content, but as you can tell with who's on the screen here, is the Neil deGrasse Tyson. Now, as we all know, this is the infamous pear-shaped video that flat earthers always like to use to prove flat earth. Because, oh look, I did some research, and this is the video that led me to him explaining that it's pear-shaped, and, you know, then they give us all those images of pear-shaped earths, and haha, really funny memes, all that kind of shit. But this is what demonstrates to me that they are cherry-picking kings. That they only take what they want from information to basically kind of, let's say, solidify their point of view. They don't consider any other bits. Now, this is the famous bit that they always use in their videos. Okay?
Earth, throughout its life, even when it formed, it was spinning, and it got a little wider at the equator than it does at the poles. So it's not actually a sphere, it's oblate, and officially it's an oblate spheroid. That's what we call it. But not only that, it's slightly wider below the equator than above the equator.
A little chubbier.
A little chubbier.
Yeah.
Chubby's a good way. It's like pear-shaped.
Yeah.
So it turns out the pear-shapedness is bigger than the height of Mount Everest.
Well, okay, so that was a little bit more there, but that's pretty much the bit that they use. Okay, that's the bit that they use. Oh, Neil deGrasse Tyson said it's pear-shaped. Then they give us all those images of the globe, and it's like, oh, it doesn't look fucking like a pear-shape, does it? It doesn't look oblate either, even though it's only oblate by about 0.2%, but they keep on, you know, they gloss over that bit, you know. But this is the rest of the interview that they do not like to use. Now let me get to the bit where he actually explains the rest of it.
Fed a lie our entire, I want to call it a lie. We've been fed.
It's a point of view thing, I think.
We've been fed Earth has been misrepresented to us by geologists. Because the globes that you buy, that you rub your fingers over and you feel the Himalayas and you feel the Rocky Mountains. No. No, okay? These mountains are puny compared to the size of the Earth. You would not know they were there. If you were truly that size, some big cosmic giant lumbering through space, coming upon the Earth, rubbing your hand on it, the depth of your what do you call these things?
Your finger.
The fingerprint mark. The depth of that would be greater than the entire range of distance from the Marianas Trench in the bottom of the Pacific to the top of Mount Everest. Therefore, you would close your eyes, rub your finger, you would not know whether you are on ocean, valley, mountain, or hill.
Well, you might be wet or dry. You might be, you know,
well, by how much wet?
a little.
How? No.
Yes.
You wouldn't even notice it. You're not going to say, oh, I got to dry my hand. The depth of the ocean doesn't measure up to the depth of your fingerprint. That's my point.
Oh.
So we've been fed this misrepresentation of our own planet on the belief that, in fact, we have real surface features. But cosmically speaking, we're practically a perfect sphere.
And there we go. That's the rest of the interview that they quite conveniently miss out. Like he said, on the cosmic sense of things, we're practically a perfect sphere. But as they said, they've measured on the equator the distance to the centre, and we are wider at the equator. That's the only thing. And in terms of its distance, it's hardly noticeable. So, please, flat earthers, stop using this video as proof. It's gone now. I mean, all these new flat earthers that keep on coming out seem to use it. And they go, ha ha, you know, funny, Neil deGrasse Tyson's just a joke, he's a fraud, blah blah blah. I'm looking at you, Jeranism. But, you know, it's just stop using it. I mean, really. And also, I just want to point this out. Jeranism, can you stop calling out other people liars? Just because they don't think the Earth is flat, and they actually can comprehend what they're looking at, does not make them liars. Okay? You called me out as being a liar before, and then I showed you proof from your video, which you still, for some reason, denied and tried to twist the actual concept of what you were saying. But I still proved you wrong. You really need to be careful, Jeranism, because the people you are calling liars are far more well informed and have a lot more information at their disposal than you do. They have a lot more facts, they have a lot more research. And to be honest with you, they have a lot more common sense. So, that's just my point of view on that. But, whatever floats your boat, I suppose. Okay, that's me there done. And please like and subscribe. Please click the little bell thing. If my channel's that good. Please say, come on. Please. Right, that's it for me. I'll see you again.